765. Hi, Mao. Oh, no, not my gosh.
How's it going, Professor?
Good. I hope you're not in bed because you're sick.
No, I'm fine.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks
Alright,
for joining the meeting. Yeah, I was just looking for the others.
of course. Yeah, I'll go grab my laptop. I emailed Sean Lewers last night for the activation code, and he sent it to me this morning. So I'm gonna go upload it on my laptop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should be able to join just if you have the invitation code.
All right, sweet.
Economic impact is possible as we continue to deal with the medical crisis. Here's Navarro. To provide a cash cushion to workers that pay on tax, small businesses. In terms of impact of industries, it looks like about a $200 billion collateralized loan program.
Is the whole school shut down, or can you
Yeah.
still use your office?
Well, there's still the building is still open. I'm not sure how long that's going to last.
Really?
But not to not to undergrads. So the idea is that we'll just have you guys work from home. I'm hoping that Tallulah and Vanessa can join us. I haven't heard from them. You were the only one who registered, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
You don't
Well,
know their. You don't know their. Do you have their cell numbers?
I do. Yeah.
Why don't you call them? Because I don't. Why don't you
Okay,
call them now and tell them to join the meeting?
Okay, sure. All right, I'll call you back.
Yeah, or just stay on the line. Just call them.
All right. Oh, cool. Works like that.
Or are you okay? Yeah. So you're using your phone.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, if you want to come back, can you call them while you're on Zoom?
Yeah. It's showing right now.
Okay. Yeah, it went off of the your picture went off, but that's okay. I hear your voice.
So we got 850-766.
I mean, it's not super crucial, but I'd like to get practiced at this because this is the way it's going to be from here on out, using these Zoom meetings. Same thing for oceanography class. I don't know how many people have registered for my meeting.
I think I just called maybe Tallulah. I don't think she answered.
Okay.
Try. Sign. I'm gonna try to do the Zoom on the computer. Join a meeting.
Sure.
Do you know the meeting ID?
The meeting ID, yes, 636-650-829.
That's it?
That's it.
All right, sweet.
I should let you join on multiple devices, so.
Oh, it says I got to download on the computer real quick.
Okay.
I'll download.
So you at home?
Yeah, I'm at home right now.
Where's that?
In right outside Orlando, there's like a small suburb area called Winter Park.
Oh yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, so that's where I grew up. So I'm just here at home. My parents went for a walk and just trying to find one like isolated fun thing to do every day. Like yesterday, I went on my friend's boat with a few people that I know were pretty well quarantined, and not much to do really. Just run
No.
around, do some pull-ups.
Well, you can work on, hopefully you can work on oil slick images. Let me call Mao.
Well, do you know if maybe we could put in more hours on the project while we're at home, or?
Absolutely.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. Put in more hours and I'll pay you.
Ah, sounds good. We can get it done a little faster too.
Yep. You know, you can put in, you know, up to 20 hours a week. And then after that, it shifts me into a different mode, but you can certainly put in 20 hours a week.
We got double.
You better kill one of those. There you go.
All right, sweet.
Hey, Mao, are you on? Let me call Mao because he's not picking up. So Mao was setting up, so you should be able to download on your laptop ArcGIS from the because that's a student, you get a student license for that. And then Mao has set up, we talked about it Friday, he's set up, I think he's almost ready to go. He has set up a project that you can download where you'll be able to get the images. And so we'll figure out how to keep that populated, and you all three of you can keep working on that. And then we'll have a Google Docs online, or we'll figure out some kind of online document that we can all access. We could do it through MyFSU too, I suppose. And then, you know, we can do the same thing that you've been doing. We're logging your, you know, what you do, what images you look at, except that'll be on a Google Doc instead of you know, something we have in the lab. So it'll be pretty much like you've been doing, except that you'll be working on your home computer or your laptop or whatever that is.
Right, that's perfect.
So, well, it's perfect if we can make it happen.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Expire.
So be patient. I'm just going to try to get everybody. What about Vanessa? Do you have her phone number?
I do, yeah. I think I just called Vanessa, but now I need to call Tallulah. Yeah, I'm calling Tallulah now.
Hey, Mao, there you are.
Yeah, I couldn't join the meeting from my laptop, so I have to do it from my phone, which is odd, but at least
Okay. Well, Josh is on. We're still trying to track down Vanessa and Tallulah.
okay. Well, if they don't join, I can send an email out explaining them what we're going to do in order to continue work on this project, because I mean we cannot stop. I don't know if you already explained to Josh what we're going to do here.
Yeah, I gave him the outlines. So, you know, he's got a, do you have, Josh, do you have ArcGIS on your home laptop or computer?
I'm setting up my public account right now through S3.
Good job.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, Josh on Friday sent me a text asking me which programs he's going to need for this project, and I think Josh used the text message that we have as a group with Tallulah and Vanessa, so everybody got the same information. They will need, of course, Office for Excel and just Arc, and that's it. No, they don't need anything.
Okay. And
No.
so were you going to make a Google Docs or just an online spreadsheet to keep track of?
Yes. So my plan is this. I don't know, Josh, are you hearing me right? Are you listening to?
Yeah, I hear everything, yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is because I already have an Excel file with all the OSOs and SARs that are inside of the areas of interest, and I'm going to divide that on three. The three people that is working on the project, Tallulah, Josh, and Vanessa. So everybody is going to have their own set of images, the polygons, and also, and I'm going to explain by one. I'm going to have like a small Zoom meeting by one, explaining them how to use the toolboxes on ARC to measure the length of each polygon. I'm also going to explain how to split them and merge them and all the processes that we have to do on ARC in order to get the right measurements for a polygon. After that, they will individually have to send me like a report every day or every 2 days of what they did and the measurements of each polygon, and then I'm going to merge them into just one single file, which is going to be the one that we're going to provide to Exxon people.
Okay. Sweet.
Is that clear? Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just kind of measuring the polygons, and then so we're finding the rate of change over time, or just the rate of change in like the length.
That's the second part of this project.
Oh, okay.
For now,
Right.
we need to just only measure the length of each polygon. That's it.
Okay, sweet.
Ryan?
Yeah, that's right. I will send you, if you want, Josh, I'll send you a publication from one of my former students for her, that she did for her dissertation. And the way that this works is when you see an oil slick, you're seeing oil which has just come to the surface at the OSO, and then you're seeing oil that's been on the surface for some period of time at the end of the oil slick, the one that's traveled the farthest distance.
The one that kind of like thins out at the end.
It thins out. So and the residence time is the average amount of time that all that oil has been on the surface. So we don't know how long that is. So to estimate that, we look at the wind and the current, which cause the oil slicks to elongate. So mostly it's the currents and the wind that, well, entirely the currents and the wind that stretch the oil out from where it comes to the surface. It kind of unrolls like a carpet, from the,
Right.
And then it peters out at the end. And so we have wind and current data every 6 hours.
Yeah.
And so we can interpolate and go backward in time from the moment that the image was captured. We can step backward at 6-hour intervals. And, depending how long, how strong the wind was in that time period, we can get an estimate of how far the oil has, how long the oil has been on the surface. So we know that we can make some assumptions about how thick the oil is. It doesn't really matter. It's just a scalar on the estimate. But and then we also know what the time span was, and that's a flux. So we have a flux estimator for each of these oil slicks if we know the length. And
Right.
so the length has to be not just the straight line distance, but actually follow the curvature of the oil, of the slick. And usually there's a little curvature. Sometimes it can be real big curvature, if there's a change in wind direction, and that's where you have to kind of know the whole period. And so that's the concept, and this will give us a much better handle on how much oil is reaching the surface. And then when we get more, we're expecting to get more images from Exxon, I guess. I guess they'll keep delivering. I don't know. I'll talk to them, and then that'll give us more information.
Sure.
Well, they already bought the images, so I'm assuming that they have it, and if they already bought it, they're still interested on us to doing the job, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure they want us to do the job because we're hanging out there, and if there's any chance of renewing, that's it. So, but of course, Exxon has lost about half of its value, stock value, in the last month.
Oh man.
So Yeah, it's not a good time to be an oil company.
Jeez, yeah,
It's a good time. It's a good time to be a Zoom company.
that's right. That's true.
This is just going to change everything. It's really going to change everything.
Wow.
So I'm recording this, and I don't. Do you have any questions? I guess. Would you please keep trying to reach out to Vanessa and Tallulah, text them or
Yeah.
whatever, and get them to check in with me and Mauricio, so you know they can be apprised of this, because I want them to keep working on this if they possibly can. You know, and I'll pay you. You know, like it's up to 20 hours a week payment.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll get on it.
Okay. Well, Mao will be updating you soon with the information about the project, and like, you know, hopefully today even. And so just get ready to work on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this downloaded on the computer right now with the account and everything, and then I'll let you guys know when I'm ready for the next step.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, and we will, as far as class goes, I'm going to try the same thing, you know, with Zoom, and apparently, supposedly, Zoom can handle, you know, 100
The full class.
full class.
Wow.
So we'll see. I don't, you know, given our 30%, 33% success ratio for today's meeting, I'm not entirely sure. So I'll be sending out an update on the class. And have you heard from your teammates?
A few of them we kind of have like similar questions. That there was like a TED talk about somebody named Karen, I think Lloyd.
Yeah.
It says it was missing in the grade book, but we never realized when it was open. So
Okay,
maybe
I'll open it up. That was probably a mistake on my part of not publishing the total thing there, but I'll open that up. There's some other extra credit things that you can do, you know, just you know, online and that sort of thing, and I'll make some more of those. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this.
right.
And
Is there still only one quiz per week, or is it every class now?
I'm going to have a quiz over the lectures. You know, I want people to keep joining, you know, and keep connected. I guess I'll share with you that I'm sort of thinking that everybody to this point has earned a C in this class, no matter what. And, you know, a little bit of effort will get you to a B, and, you know, a bit more effort will get you to an A. And so that's the way I'm going to do it, you know, and they can shoot me if that's not, I don't like that.
So are the Zoom classes going to be at the exact time of class?
At the exact time of class, yeah. And
Okay.
you registered, I think, I don't know how many people. So what you have to do is to register for the Zoom, and then I can see everybody who's on at any time, and I get a record of that. So I'll have a record of who's participating in the class, and that's what gets you from a C to a B, basically, is you know, just logging in, you know, at least some of the time.
Okay.
And then we're going to have our presentations. You know, I think we'll do them on Zoom, just like this.
Right.
And I don't know how that's going to work, but, you know, it's one presentation per team. And, you know, we can figure it out. You know, we're all smart people, and you know, just as long as we have a good attitude about this, we'll get through it.
Sure. With the presentations, are you going to want to see our faces, or are you going to want to see like a PowerPoint with us talking over it?
I think the way that it works, well, let me try. And so I'm going to try to share a PowerPoint right now.
Yeah, it says you can share the screen, so that might work.
Well, it says, let's see, invite, share. Okay, so what do you see?
I see your PowerPoint.
PowerPoint, Ian.
You see my face or just the PowerPoint?
Oh,
Just the
so
PowerPoint.
it keeps a box with your face in the right corner, and then it also shows the screen, so it does both. So that's perfect.
Yeah, so that's the way it'll be. And that's what I'll do for lecture, is I'll have this, and then what I see is a little window with 3 tiles for you and Mao and me. And so you know, this is what I'll show. And then when you guys do your lecture, probably one person will share the screen and then other people can talk, or maybe, I don't know. We'll have to figure out how the best way to work that. Maybe each person has a few slides that they show, and you know, that'll take a little bit longer, but what the hell, you know, we're all just sitting around.
Yeah, exactly. We have plenty of time to work on it, so
We've got plenty of time to work on this.
definitely.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop sharing now. Let's see, how do I do that? Meeting controls.
Maybe it's the same button at the bottom.
Well, I don't have that screen anymore.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Stop share. I see it at the top. All right. So that stopped. I just couldn't find the button. Okay. Well, thanks, Josh. This really helps for me figuring out. I haven't, you know, I've been on these Zoom conferences, but I haven't tried to record, and I haven't tried to display PowerPoints. But it seems like it's pretty easy. So
yeah, it's pretty sweet.
you know, let's hope the pipes hold while when we get all these people on board.
Yeah, we'll get it done. I'll try to like message everybody about like logging into Zoom and all my group members in the Tallulah and Vanessa.
Okay, and we can do another lab meeting, you know, this week, or maybe we should do another one when Mao has the project on, you know, all ready to go, and he can walk us through what that looks like.
I'm going to try to have that ready today afternoon, if it's possible, and then we will have to have like an individual meeting, so I can, because also I need to figure out which toolboxes the student version of R has. They might not be the same toolboxes that we have I think we have the Pro license, I don't remember, but so we need to work with what they have now. And I will have to adapt a little bit what the protocol for what they have installed in their machines. So this is going to be a little bit slow at first, Josh. So I will be there for assisting you 24/7. I know you're gonna make your own schedule, so I will be available for you and for the rest of the students. If you have any single problem, you can just call me. I can get into Zoom. The only problem will be if Ian, they stop us, allowing us to go into the building, and then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do.
Because they don't have the computer anymore to do it. You have to do it on laptop.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna get to the point in the building here pretty quick where we have to wear masks and gloves when we come in.
Yeah.
Maybe you can take them off when you get to your office. I don't know, but I think we're going to need to have masks and gloves. I went to this might be interesting. It's not to do with the lab, but I went to there's a little seamstress shop in my neighborhood. So I went, and she's done some work for me. She's a nice little lady. And so I went to her, and she wasn't, the shop was closed. I called her up, and I got a pattern online for making masks, you know, surgical masks, because you can't find them. They're not, you know, they're not anywhere. And so she's gonna make, you know, I gave her the money, and she's gonna make, you know, hundreds of these, and we'll distribute them at the co-op, and we can also have them at the building for people to use, because otherwise you can't find masks.
That's right.
And you know, the cloth mask, you know, it covers your face, and it's got a little pocket for a paper towel, so you can have even more filtration. So that's the idea. And but you know, that's where we're getting to. I think we're gonna be there very quick.
Right.
So I will try to have that ready for today, noon, maybe 1-ish. I'm going to send you a test, Josh, and the rest of the students, to let you know, guys, which is the link and which is going to be your set of OSOs and polygons, and then we're going to start from there, working together at first, at least, and then you can just continue by your own.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, great.
All right,
Ian. Thanks everybody. And you know, Ma, are you going to come in a little bit later? Or?
I see you in 15 minutes. I was getting into the car when I received your phone call. So
okay, great. All right.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right,
Bye, Josh. We'll talk later.
All right.
that.